Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Main Street Prowlers.
Hello.
We are one episode closer to our 100th. How do you guys feel?
Pretty cool.
No different.
Other than this,
Still can't see nothing.
Other than it's been a beautiful weekend.
All right, that's
Here.
definitely been nice. That's
Got my new toy.
Yeah, he has a new goalie stick.
All right, that's here. Definitely been nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I always have to go that way too.
I want to fly like a bird.
Hello, George.
Right off the bat.
Hello, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin. Yeah, hi.
Hello.
But the one thing I want to bring up though is Jay Kenny had his number retired this weekend.
Yeah.
Yepper.
Um,
I think he's the first player in the FPHL to do it too. I think, isn't it?
I am not 100% sure, but definitely a good thing for him, especially to have it done during a game that he played a significant time for both teams. So it's good for him. And it's definitely well deserved because he was very impactful for the Thunderbirds when he was down there. And
brought a championship down there.
Mm-hmm. And he's definitely something. I'm surprised they didn't do it sooner in the year, though, too.
No.
But
No. Tilt the lens up.
technical issues.
Oh, I broke it.
But no, Jay Kenny definitely deserved it coming into this year.
What did he just ask?
Oh.
Hang on.
Viewer comment.
Yeah. I have a separate message about the video.
But anyways, going into this weekend though, what do you guys think of how they played this weekend?
I think they played very, very good.
Very good.
About 52 minutes worth of hockey.
Yeah.
For a couple of the games, most of the game that we lost, Other than that, they played really good.
They played good Saturday.
Played hard hockey. I don't agree with the shot clock. I think the shot clock was kind of maybe 40 shots off each night.
Oh, Thursday's night game was 77 shots and 67 shots.
There was close to 200 shots over the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's funny though because man, Graham made the same comment you did.
Yeah, I actually even seen one of the people that during the chat during the game say the same thing. How in the heck did that count as a shot when it hit the glass?
Anything that goes at the goalie in Carolina counts as a shot. Doesn't mean it doesn't matter if it hits them or what.
I mean, ultimately, it's just screwing themselves over because they're making the numbers better for the other team.
In that situation, for that night, because his shot percentage is going to be a lot better. His save percentage, unless you're getting dominated on those shots,
Yep.
But that wasn't the case. None of these games really. I don't think they can. Say neither goalie did that bad, really.
Right.
No, not really.
Which is good for them. Both of them needed a good, outstanding weekend.
Yeah.
Corey did great Thursday and Friday.
And Shipman
Sunday
or Saturday.
Friday night.
Yep. And not too bad. It didn't look like, but he went down.
And Shipman had to come in for Saturday night.
Yeah.
Shipman did a really good Saturday night.
Hopefully Corey's back up and running
this weekend.
Because he's definitely shown that the goalie that we know he can be. Saturday, not Sunday.
Right.
Oh, he's going to be making a trade here.
The trade deadline is already passed, so he's just basically making that. We're talking about. I had a thing come up on my screen about Steve Yzerman going live right now on press conference.
Okay.
And it's basically talking about the trades that they made. This trade deadline
last minute today.
Yeah, Because trade deadline for the NHL passed at 3 p.m. today. So,
Hey, we're gonna pick up another goalie.
yes. And we're going to definitely win out the
Goalie wise, who would you like to see come here?
Andre?
currently.
I would like to see him, but I don't see him wanting to come here because we're still in the rebuild stage.
Yeah.
It's got to be a
what
goalie
happened
that's
like
going to
he
be.
did in the
It's got to be a
Vegas.
goalie that's going to be willing to go the long haul of the rebuild.
And to tell you the truth, honestly, I'm perfectly fine with what we have now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But you understand what I'm saying. If you're going to bring in a goalie, it's got to be something that's going to be with any player right now when you're rebuilding the team. It's got to be that long haul, and it's got to be willing to understand. Hey, we're not going to get a cup this year, but
All right.
our
That's
plans are
sure darn
to,
getting close to that
We're
final
working on it.
spot.
The Red Wings are not coming, not even close to that final spot.
No?
They're like 20 or 30 points off right now.
But it's better than they've done in the past.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
Right before the COVID stuff hit, remember that one game that we won?
Yeah. That was the last game.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
right before the shutdown happened.
We got to go to the last game before the shutdown.
Which is amazing.
It's my fault because this is my first Red Wing live game to go to.
Shame on you.
So I caused the whole thing.
You're like, screw all this, nobody else gets to go.
We knew they were playing horrible and all that, just make it more worse.
I don't care if my Red Wings are playing horrible. I'll still watch them.
Right.
Same here.
I mean, I watched them to the very end.
Like Saturday, they played. Who they played over the weekend?
Seattle and lost 4-2.
Yeah, I fell asleep and I woke up at the end. It was
you know,
late in the game.
And
though.
that's one thing I am going to say about the Red Wings. Unlike this year, I love my Prowlers, and I complain that they're not playing 60-minute hockey. Red Wings, if you watch them, they always play
Kitty's
60-minute
back.
hockey no matter what. Even when they things are getting rough, they're playing. They play hard.
Which is exactly what they need to do.
Yeah.
And something that's been well trained in their brains.
Yeah. And so I don't care if teams loses or not. I want them to win, but just play the whole game. Don't give up because you're not doing good that night, and just give up the game.
But
Oh, Russell says hi.
that's the one good thing though.
Hi, Russell.
Hi Russell.
Hello, Russell.
But no, that's the one good thing though is that they've been fighting even if they lose.
Yep.
So, so take a number. Fight always, no matter what.
Yep. Well, I think if a player wasn't playing 60-minute hockey, Eiserman definitely would have a few words for him.
He's already had a few choice words, but there's nothing that he can control at this point.
Do you think we're going to see a coaching change?
God, I hope so.
I hope so.
Or I'm jumping ship.
He lost two from the Phoenix and the Krakens. Two worst teams.
He
in the
knows.
league.
He does not know chemistry.
Well, he does too, just not in the NHL.
Yeah.
The AHL. That's where he belongs.
And that's the one thing is that you need to know your territory, and he does not. And it's just
Because he definitely was a great coach for AHL.
Griffins.
yeah.
He was, excellent coach, and that's why I said I don't want to disrespect his coaching. I don't think this is his cup of tea.
And
It's a lot faster pace, a lot different pace.
He's not
And with-
used to having the pick of the players and everything like that.
Player stays with him, and
It's the NHL has more consistency, and the players staying with them.
Yep.
While the AHL, you're constantly moving around.
Yep.
And that's where he excels at. It's the constant moving around, the constant change.
Yep.
That's what I think he thrives for.
Constantly call-ups, call-downs, and the movement of players. Having players come up from different leagues, and putting them together. And like I said, I have no problem with that. I just don't think NHL's his
Exactly.
thing.
And that was another problem too, though, is that he didn't come as an assistant though either. He came straight to head coaching in the NHL.
Yep. So you didn't get to learn some of the ropes. But also look who brought him in.
and he's shooting the Oilers in the foot now because of it.
Yes, exactly.
I think it's funny.
It's,
And he's got the talent.
Yeah, he's just not. He's getting to the point where
He's doing
gonna
the
be
same
retiring.
thing. He's doing the same thing he did with the Oilers. He's thinking old school hockey. The game has changed from when he first come in. What him and Scotty Bowman did with the Red Wings was great at the time, but it would not work in this type of hockey situation
This,
now.
generation.
It's changing again. You know, it constantly changes. It's just like most sports. You got to keep up with the young crowd. You know, these
Exactly.
players are coming in faster, quicker.
Not older, younger.
You know,
and that's why he's accumulating all these fines, is because he's not moving the players like the rules are saying. And he's also overspending for players that shouldn't be in the NHL.
Yep.
I mean, look, he brought in Evander Kane, who should be one and done at this point.
Yep.
Because nobody wants him, and his play has been suffering because of his
Contract.
conditions.
Yeah. You know, and that's the thing. Yeah. You know, I say that too a lot. You know, a player will stay past their prime. I love seeing them go out on top and not go out on the bottom from staying too long.
Exactly. And that's why Matt Robertson of the Prowlers left when he did.
Yep.
Which is exactly how it should have.
Who?
I hate Matt Robertson.
Oh yeah.
He wanted to, you know, retire and quit at his, you know, where he was happy.
Exactly.
That's what happened
You know?
with Nick last year, wasn't it?
What?
Nick the goalie.
What about what? I'm confused.
Nick something, the oldest goalie in the
Oh,
NHL.
Nick Nieder, yeah.
Yeah, he wanted to retire finally.
But the only reason why he came back for last season because they needed,
A player.
yeah. And that's the only reason why Kelly Curl came back too.
Yeah.
Yep.
But no, I'm just glad that he came back as a Prowler and retired as a Prowler.
Yep.
So, but he's doing wonders, even though Marin County isn't doing well in the standings. He's doing wonders with them internally. He's getting them to trust each other. And that's exactly how a head coach should be.
Yep.
And that's another main concern of mine with Blashill, is that he doesn't have any trust. He's putting people on edge, and there's no trust in the team right now. And that's why they are not really backing each other up right now.
Yep.
And that's something you need, is you need, even if you're down 10-0, you still need your players to defend your goalie.
Oh yeah.
So, but hey, that's just coming from goalie standpoint.
Yep.
But what can I say when I played goalie, right? But we did get 2 wins off the weekend, which is a good thing.
Yes. Excellent. Locked our position in the playoffs. Sorry, Delaware Thunder. We'll see you next year.
Bye.
Hopefully you guys do well next year.
And hey, Carolina, who's the boss?
Yeah.
Who shot? Who scored?
Wow, they're bringing this.
Well, one of their
person back.
fans said at the very beginning of the game, we're going to show them who's the boss. So, so I have to throw that out there. Who's the boss?
Oh,
What
my
was
God.
that? Saturday's game? I think it was. Yeah.
That was the last game.
Yeah.
Casey Wilson. I think we all. Who?
The Thunder Chickens.
No, I think they had a really good team this year if they would get played, not switch the players out constantly. No time for chemistry because every time you would look at the
it's
transactions, there was new players. You know, you didn't give them no time to make a team and play together. Whoever their GM is switching too much,
Yeah.
way too much.
Which is sad because it is Kelly Curl. So, he knows better.
You know,
Let What's that Watertown has not started selling season tickets yet?
I thought I heard that they did, but I'm not sure. But they may not have yet.
And their fans are unreal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
But we don't talk about those fish in the pond very often because, some reason your streams get very bad reviews from certain people if we talk about that pond.
But that pond though, they have yet to sign another lease on the next year, so that's why they haven't started selling season tickets yet.
Yeah.
So it's a legitimate reason. So
And we definitely want them back. We love Watertown too, watching them play. It's just, bad blood between certain situations.
But most of those people are starting to weed themselves out, which is a good thing. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
That's going to be an interesting series. Just because, and I'll go more in depth about it tomorrow on around the minors. But Bingo and Carolina have been making a vie for the biggest rivalry in the FHL right now.
Yeah.
Just because someone made a snide remark early in the season. I don't remember what it was, but now they're going after each other constantly.
Oh yeah. we definitely love watching that kind of stuff.
Yeah. But yeah.
Oh, you're from Columbus.
That's But yeah, Colin. That's I hope you treated them well though, because a lot of the fans from out there are actually pretty good.
The few that have come here we've met are really nice people. Of the Carolina fans, most of them are cool. We had a few
We had
selected
the
ones that
commentary
weren't.
guy from Carolina sat with us.
Yeah.
Has almost gotten kicked out was Binghamton.
Binghamton.
Their fans almost got kicked out.
Yeah, they almost got kicked out.
Yeah, well, didn't they threw a sign or something on the ice?
No,
over
they're
there?
flipping our guys
Oh,
out.
No, they were flipping the guys off and the refs, and
Which is uncalled for in this league.
yeah.
And it's. I'm It was weird hearing that at first, to tell you
Yes.
the truth. It was really weird. Especially when you're a first year team coming into, because back in 2015 when Port Huron came in the league, I'm like, wait, what the hell was that? When did we start doing Wolf House? And then realize it was them.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but
I'll sit over here and be good.
Well, I had a surprise. I was looking at some of the pictures that got liked on my Facebook page. Pictures from the past, big time. Pictures of you. One is when you first started sitting up there with us, and then two of them were from when you were still sitting in the other area that we were shooting pictures down from up above at you.
Oh, it wasn't left side, wasn't it? When they had the seats down there
Yeah.
above us.
Yeah.
yeah.
Now there's seats.
But yeah, that I know exactly who you were talking about too. She kind of went on a liking binge last night.
Well, that's what I said. I actually don't mind. Facebook probably hates me. After I added it up, I had to buy a separate hard drive for my pictures, and all those pictures are on Facebook too. 289 gigs of pictures.
That's
Yeah.
it.
That's it. What teams are coming into the league next year? That's going to be in around the minors, right?
Yeah, we'll be talking about that more probably tomorrow.
Yeah. So expect a good 10-team league next year.
And I don't see Watertown not renewing. Honestly, it's just
Right.
they're usually. I do believe even last year we're one of the last ones to start
renew.
selling.
And that's because they're doing year to year with their.
Yeah,
Yep.
their contracts year to year because I believe they're just through the city too, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah,
Like
they
ours.
don't like to renew it.
Yeah.
That well.
our city likes doing that 5-year thing.
So with that comment, Russell, come in tomorrow for. Well, stay with us today, but come in for that.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
we'll go more in depth on all that tomorrow on the teams and that we know of for sure that are supposed to be here.
Yeah. With that being said, though, remember, guys, there are going to be times where we're going to only be streaming over Twitch, as you can see right now, though. So come subscribe to our Twitch, comment, view us on Twitch.
Follow.
It's
Yes.
not subscribe, it's follow.
Yeah.
Follow
We're
on.
not
Until-
partnered yet.
Yeah.
Once we get partnered, yes, you can
I don't
subscribe.
know. I don't know if we want to set a deadline of switching over or
Right.
because
Want to wait until do that season 3? Is this a season 3 or season 2?
This is 4.
for
Season 4. Oh, we'll do it for season 5.
But yeah, also go to mainstreetbluewater.com. And then we'll be right back after these messages.
Hey guys, it's Crystal from the Port Huron Prowlers. Back to you from behind the scenes. I'm with Mitz today, and Mitz and I are here to give you guys some examples of things the guys would like on the bus trip. Mitz, do you think the guys would like granola bars? What about fruit and vegetables? Okay, not vegetables, but how about fruit? Cases of water? What about some Powerade and Gatorade? Well, there you have it. Some true facts of what Mitz thinks our boys should have on the road trips. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show.
Well, not really. I got the beat. Oh, elite wrestling tomorrow, guys. If you're on wrestling. I can't believe I let myself get caught. That one was good.
Hey there, I'm Chris.
And I'm Kelly.
You might remember One Love Weekly used to be called One News Weekly. Well, that was season 1, and now we're coming into season 2. We've changed up the format, and we're bringing the news to you in a more personable issue. We're gonna give you more real-life situations to react to these news stories, and how you can love thy neighbor more. And I'm excited to bring on my co-host and correspondent, Kelly.
That's me. And hey, wherever you're listening to, whether it be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever platform suits your fancy, just make sure that you give us a subscribe and a follow and a share and whatever else you want to do. Make sure that you tell your friends about us.
And I hope you enjoy for the future episodes.
Hey, this is James Woolman here from Great Lakes Gaming. Are you looking for an excuse to get out of the house? Well, if so, we're your excuse. We have Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic the Gathering games all week long. We run leagues, and we're also open 7 days a week. Every Thursday, we are running disc golf leagues at Huntington Middle School from 5 to 7, all through the spring and summer. Recently, we have become part of the WPN network of Wizards of the Coast. We're going to be starting trivia on Tuesdays, and we run a Super Smash tournament the first Saturday of every month. So that should be plenty of reasons for you to get out of the house.
Welcome back. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Injury on the play. Welcome back, guys.
Stick.
Distractions. We are going to head into the games though this weekend. Definitely a good set this weekend. Well, I should say midweek to weekend, right?
Yeah.
Kitty.
But we did start off with a Thursday game on the St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patty's.
And the shots. And this is what we were talking about before, too. Because there was an end game total for each period. And that was...
Yeah.
They kept up with them in the Thursday game, the whole game, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I don't see how there was that many shots on goal.
I don't.
But 21-21 after the one. 22-22 after two. And then Port Huron outshot 34-20 on the third. For a total of 77-63. That's almost physically impossible to do. So I seriously want to know where they got their numbers from. Unless there was like a lot of rebounds, that's not possible.
And I can't see how more didn't go in with that.
Exactly.
Unless they rigged the shot clock.
Well, somebody types it in.
Mm-hmm. But
Ooh, okay.
What?
One of my buddies coming to the Fridays game.
Oh, he's got a body.
Oh, that don't sound right.
I got Teddy. Ooh, Teddy.
Sorry,
That sounds even worse.
I'm sorry.
Hey, he stirred me up.
Did he just say what I thought he said?
What?
I hope you did not say I just turned you on.
No, stir you on.
That's even worse than what I heard. That's even worse than what I heard. Okay?
I still can't get off that he said he wears a teddy.
Oh my god. Obviously he likes wearing fur.
I got fur right here.
Never mind. I guess neither you know what a teddy is for an outfit.
Oh no, I get that. I totally get. That's why I made my comment. He's a furry.
I'm too old, I guess. Yeah.
I'm starting to get hair up here.
Just stop before you make it even worse for yourself.
Okay, let's get into things because I gotta cook banquet chicken tonight.
First star though, according to the Shots Rightfully So, Chris Paulin, 1 goal against, same percentage of 987. Second star was Kyle Kazaroid, 1 goal, and then third star was Caleb Ford with 1 goal. In the first period, Carolina got on the board 1-0 with a goal from Caleb Ford, assisted by Chase DeBarre and Marvin Powell. And then the second, 6:58 into the second, Kyle Kazaroid got the second goal for Carolina, assist from Victor Grembigoff and Tori McLean. And then in the second, 7:26, Alex Johnson got the 1 goal for Port Huron, assist Larry Bartninen and Sam Merritt. And here we go with the beating up.
Hell yeah.
1946 into the second. Tori McLean and Alex Johnson got into it with roughing. 3:09 into the third. Dante Friende got a delay of game. Third, 4:52. Dante Sufrende got a slashing.
Oh, wow. There you go.
8:12. Zachary Fruchera got a tripping. 8:30 in the third. Dante Sufrende again. I got a tripping. And no, they are not.
No.
I wondered the same thing when Marvin played for us, but I got my answer then.
Yep.
Daniel Martin, though, 14-10 got a delay of game. And 1,877 people showed up to this game.
Notice they haven't had a lot of high attendance this year.
That's not bad for
No.
them.
It's not, though.
Yeah.
George says, I want some food.
You go get some food, George. I'll meet you back here.
I'm reading food.
Bobby's dad said that.
Yeah, George
First.
said the same thing, and then he just posted a bunch of food pictures.
Ooh, popcorn. Got chips. Got a cookie say Nim Nim.
Okay.
Oh, that's what. Here, Nim Nim.
Going into the Friday night's game, though. Not as bad in shots, but still pretty bad. Because in the first, Carolina got 18 to Port Huron's 8. Carolina in the second got 16 to Port Huron's 13. And then Carolina got 19 in the third to Port Huron's 13. And then Port Huron got 3 shots to 0 for Carolina. For a 4-period total of 53 shots for Carolina and a 37 for Port Huron.
Oh, Saturday's my birthday.
First star for Friday's game is Matt Graham with 2 goals. Second star was Caleb Ford with 2 assists. And Dawson Baker got third with 1 goal.
Congratulations to Matt Graham.
Graham.
Which I'm kind of shocked because Carolina a lot of times don't give us stars.
Right.
How many stars was it? 2?
We got 1.
Oh, wow. Number 1 spot.
In the first, Port Huron got the game rolling. 15-20 in the first with a goal from Ross Barlett. Assist to Zachary Frustra and Evan Foley. 7:23 into the second, though. Carolina ties up the game with a goal from Victor Gremenikov. Assist to Caleb Ford and Tommy Cardinal. Third period, Port Huron goes up 2-1 with a goal from Matt Graham unassisted. And then 10:47 into the third, Dawson Baker gets the game-tying goal for Carolina, assist to Caleb Ford and Tommy Cardinal. And then exactly 3 minutes into the overtime period, Matt Graham gets a beautiful, beautiful goal.
Yep.
Assist to Dalton J. and Dante Sufrende. In the first period, though, for penalties, Christian Elvegren gets a tripping.
Oh, down here. It's not out.
Caleb Ford also gets a tripping at 7:49 of the first. Nick Williams gets a slashing at 17:44. Christian Elvegren at 12:35 gets a boarding, as well as getting a fighting against Tori McLean. Chase DeBarre gets a tripping at 18:58. Dustin Heading gets a boarding at 13:32 that sparked another fight against Tommy Cardinal. You want to do that again?
Now, is that the one where we supposedly boarded?
Yeah.
I honestly, I tried to watch it more than once. I didn't see where it was boarding. The guy was going down
Yeah, he was.
before our player even got near him.
And didn't the announcer even say that too?
Yeah, he was going down.
Yep.
And by that time, there was no way our guy could even stop.
Right.
Their announcer don't know.
He's not very smart. Sorry.
Well,
Because he also said Carolina was playing Carolina, so he's saying they were playing with yourselves.
He said Columbus is playing Columbus.
Oh, is Columbus playing Columbus?
Yes.
I'm not gonna make any comments. I'm done.
I heard that.
And then 1953, Gus Ford goes in for a hooking. This is a weird one. This is a really weird situation right here because Gus Ford gets a hooking, which is not weird, but it's at the same time as a too many men call in Port Huron.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I seen that one, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. That's where even a lot of the chat blew up too, saying okay, you guys kept your whistles in the pocket all this time, and now that this is coming down to this, you're gonna start blowing the whistle.
Yeah, that was quiet for the first period, wasn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like, and that's what we've been talking about all year. It seems like when it can cause the game, that's when they're going to start,
Exactly.
blowing the whistle.
Or favoring the other. I don't want to.
And I'm not saying there wasn't too many, because they never really, you never got the glimpse. All you saw was that they blew the whistle for the hooking, and then all of a sudden they're sending our guy probably to the box too.
What was that? That was towards the end of the third period,
In
wasn't it?
1953, 7 seconds
Yep.
left.
Oh, they were trying to add an extra penalty on this so they could try to tie it up and go in overtime.
Right.
Yeah.
And I believe our goalie was already off the ice when our guy came out.
Oh, Corey? Is that maybe why they might have, unless he was,
Because
Corey?
they were already calling the one penalty on them, and our goalie was off the ice, so our extra attackers can get on.
Yep.
And that's when they called it too many men on us.
But either way, and I know it doesn't make a difference because they're going to call how they want.
Yep.
But in the rule books, you cannot call another penalty when you call too many men because it negates everything else. But
Even if the penalty is before.
but 2,902 showed up to that game.
2,000?
2,902.
Oh, almost 300.
3,000?
Oh, 3,000.
We're going to Saturday night's game.
It wasn't bad of a penalty on Friday.
No.
Ooh, my birthday.
That's what I said. They let the guys play most of the weekend, and nothing I saw that they didn't call was really that big of a situation. That's why when it comes to the end of the game, they start calling things that they didn't call all game. It does get a kind of annoying.
My fault though. That was Saturday night's game, so we're gonna go double back though to Fridays.
I was going to say, we kind of went backwards, didn't we?
I was skimming over the score, so I went to the wrong one. I'm sorry, guys.
Now we're doing Friday night's game.
So we're going to go backwards
Yes.
on the list.
Well, we already did Thursdays. Now we got to do Friday instead. That's the second game we just did.
So we're going into Friday nights, which is kind of another bullshit score. Bullshit on the shots, I should say. Because the end was 79 for Port Huron, 43 for Carolina.
But and that's what I'm saying. So I was right in a way. I was well off too. That means close to 300 shots over the weekend, if not over 300.
So it's. I'm just gonna finish this. I'm not gonna make any more comments on that.
I'm behaving.
No, you're not. First star though was Stavros Salas with 3 assists. Caleb Ford got second with 2 goals, and then Dawson Baker got third with 3 assists. Scoring summary: 8:15 into the first. Cody Oakes puts Carolina up by 1 with assists to Dawson Baker and Marvin Powell. 1931, Alex Johnson ties the game for Port Huron. Assists to Ross Barlett and Stavros Salas. And then Sam Merritt scores at 44 seconds into the second to put Port Huron up 2-1. With assists to Dustin Henning and Stavros Salas. 8:53 into the second, Matt Graham puts Port Huron up 3-1 with an assist to Nick Williams. 9:13, Port Huron goes up 4-1 with a goal from Ross Barlett, assist to Zachary Furushra and Stavros Salas. 9:46 in the second, though. Caleb Ford gets Carolina's second goal with assist to Dawson Baker. And then on the power play at 11:11 in the third, Caleb Ford gets another goal to finish out the scoring 4-3. Port Huron win with assists to Dawson Baker and Tommy Cardinal. And then The penalty summary: 9:37. Caleb Williams in the first.
Can I say one thing before
What's
we
up?
get to the penalties? Ross's first goal was in that game too. With
Oh
the
yeah,
Prowlers.
yeah.
Yep, his first goal for the Prowlers.
So congrats to Ross.
Yep, congratulations.
Yay!
But Caleb Williams, 9:37 in the first, gets a tripping. Nick Williams gets a roughing against Troy McLean. And then Joe Kingalosi gets fighting and an aggressor game misconduct. This when he took out Alex Johnson?
I believe so.
Yeah, that's when Alex Johnson sat on the ice
He
like,
just sat there clapping.
bye.
And that gave him a 1-game suspension.
Was that before
For-
the elbowing on the door on the Carolina?
But didn't we get a penalty too right after that?
Yeah.
No, the next penalty we got was halfway into the second.
Okay.
4:23 into the second, though, Yuri Pastuka gets a boarding.
I think he was a 5-minute power play.
Yeah, we had a 5-minute power play.
Stavros Salas, 13:06, gets a hooking. And then Jarrett Meyer, 8:33 in the third, gets a tripping. Cade Lambden, 10:37, gets a slashing in the third. Jarrett Meyer and Matt Graham both get a unsportsmanlike conduct minors at 10:37.
Shame on you.
Christian Alvarez. He hits a delay of game at 7:18, and then Stavros Salas at 19:04 gets a holding.
Oh, I can't get right down. There you go. Okay, that didn't sound right either.
2,056 showed up to this game on Friday night. So, quite an interesting slew of games we had right there.
Okay.
Well, we're entering our five games left for home
Yeah, 5 more home games and playoff time.
Craziness.
Because I know, isn't our last home game actually our last game of the season too?
Yeah.
For our team.
Yes.
Yep. And we only have 2 more away games, too.
Yep.
So that's kind of...
One's back in Carolina and back home with the Columbus. We got
So, the remaining schedule for Port Huron is Friday, Saturday, Sunday at home against Watertown. The 8th we're away at Carolina. The 9th we're away at Columbus. And then Friday, Saturday, the 15th and 16th we're home against Columbus. So, that's interesting. So let's get into this though. The 25th and 26th and 27th, we're going to get into those games. We're playing Watertown on the 25th, Friday at 7:05. A prediction starting with our producer today.
two.
I'm going to say 3-4 us.
Oh.
Okay, Rob, go.
Also, welcome back, Austin Federley.
Yes?
Mine will be 3-1 Austin Federley's goal.
Okay. And then,
Winner.
Yep.
A quick answer to your question. Unfortunately, with the way they got the setup going, I couldn't tell you because the third place team gets to pick who they want to play
In the first round.
in the first round. So whoever's in third gets to pick their opponent.
I don't really care for that myself.
And my prediction would be us 5-4.
all right.
So close
Um,
to high scoring thing.
And then me, I got a 5-4 win, yeah. And that comment too, I think if it stays as is right now with Columbus in third, I think they're going to pick us. I think they're going to pick Port Huron.
Yeah.
So let's be honest, it's going to be a hell of a series.
With all the retiring players from Columbus, 4 or 5 guys are already gone on their team, Chris.
But
But it still don't matter.
All right.
So going into Saturday night's game, which is at 6:05, guys. Remember that.
6:05.
I'm Justin.
Say 5-6 us with the empty net.
Your
Okay.
phone's sliding.
Rob.
2-0 us. Corey
You go.
Simon's shutout.
Dated.
4-2 us.
Now you know they were putting Shipman in just to that
Yeah.
And then me, I'm going for 3-2 loss. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, guys. And then going into Sunday night's game, well, Sunday afternoon, which says it's 3:05.
There's a carrot on the floor.
North Carrot. Justin.
I'm gonna say 3-0 us. Austin Fairley gets a hat trick.
Nice.
Rob.
3-2 overtime.
Tannen.
I'm going to say 4-3 them.
And I'll be honest, it's going to be another 32 loss for us. So, I'm sorry, guys. I think they're going to save it themselves for the playoffs.
Playoffs?
Little
Yeah.
Bobby wants a 3-1. Yeah.
He wants a 3-on-1? Yeah? You want to say that again, Rob? With that being said, though, whoever's at the game, we'll see you guys there.
We'll all be there.
So, see you guys later.
Hey guys, it's Crystal from the Port Huron Prowlers. Back to you from behind the scenes. I'm with Mitz today, and Mitz and I are here to give you guys some examples of things the guys would like on the bus trip. Mitz, do you think the guys would like granola bars? What about fruit and vegetables? Okay, not vegetables, but how about fruit? Cases of water? What about some Powerade and Gatorade? Well, there you have it. Some true facts of what Mitz thinks our boys should have on the road trips. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show.
Well, not really. I got the beat. Oh, elite wrestling tomorrow, guys. If you're on wrestling. I can't believe I let myself get caught. That one was good.
Hey there, I'm Chris.
And I'm Kelly.
You might remember One Love Weekly used to be called One News Weekly. Well, that was season 1, and now we're coming into season 2. We've changed up the format, and we're bringing the news to you in a more personal issue. We're going to give you more real-life situations to react to these news stories and how you can love thy neighbor more. And I'm excited to bring on my co-host and correspondent, Kelly.
That's me. Hey, wherever you're listening to, whether it be Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever platform suits your fancy, just make sure that you give us a subscribe and a follow and a share and whatever else you want to do. Make sure that you tell your friends about us.
And I hope you enjoy for the future episodes.
Hey, this is James Woolman here from Great Lakes Gaming. Are you looking for an excuse to get out of the house? Well, if so, we're your excuse. We have Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering games all week long. We run leagues, and we're also open 7 days a week. Every Thursday, we are running disc golf leagues at Houndwoods Middle School from 5 to 7, all through the spring and summer. Recently, we have become part of the WPN network of Wizards of the Coast. We're going to be starting trivia on Tuesdays, and we run a Super Smash tournament the first Saturday of every month. So that should be plenty of reasons for you to get out of the house